tell me something about yourself.
So I am a dual degree student in fifth year in metallurgical engineering and material science department.
So Srijan, how are you?
Nervous, but it's alright.
Walk me through your resume first.
I completed my BTech in Heritage Institute of Technology, that's in Kolkata, West Bengal. Up to my class 10, I was present in the country of Oman. So I spent my childhood, I was brought up in Oman, after which I emigrated to Kolkata, West Bengal.
My name is Sudipta Bora. So my hometown is originally Guwahati, but I mostly grew up in Mumbai. So I did my undergraduate from IIT Roorkee in civil engineering.
And I'm interested in core a lot, and I have a lot of projects and an internship in core.
I wanted to pursue and learn more about the field of machine learning.
And that was the primary reason why I was interested in JEE at all. So I decided to pursue an MSc in physics from IIT Bombay.
So my master's thesis is in the field of computer vision, and I'm specifically working on the topic of human pose estimation.
This really motivated me in taking online courses based on all these data analytics.
Can you tell me a little about your IAS research internship?
So I got this internship through IAS, Indian Academy of Science Research Fellowship Program. So I worked there in IISc under Dr. Eti Biju. My project title was the synthesis of tertiary benzylamine derivatives. So actually, I worked there under our research project. So the research project is the arine somnolate reagent. Okay. So in this reagent, the starting material is tertiary benzylamine derivative. So I only made the starting material for them. That was my work.
Can you just walk me through your resume a little? Just tell me about your experiences, internships that you have got in core.
Yes, in this summer 2020, I was selected for internship at JNCS in the physical chemistry branch. My topic was in spectroscopy. This COVID-19 pandemic destroyed everything.
Internship in your third year? So my third year internship was in Adobe Noida. So it was obviously in an online format. It was 2.5 months long, and it was upon improving a model called GLOW. It's a generative model. It's unlike generative adversarial model GAN. It has maximum likelihood training. GAN has an adversarial training where the generator and discriminator play the minimax game. But in maximum likelihood training, you actually try to learn the distribution of the data space and then sample data from there. So it was a model, and GLOW, and this was flow-based model, and GLOW was the state-of-the-art flow-based model. So my task was to improve upon GLOW.
तो कितने दिन के 300 फ्लाइट्स थे? आप उसमें डोमेस्टिक और लोकल शिफ्ट कर लेते कि कितने डोमेस्टिक है कितने लोकल होंगे. तुमने आइडिया दिया था 50 सिटी है अगर दिन में हर जगह इंडिया में, तो कहीं जगह डेली फ्लाइट्स होंगे, कहीं पर बाई वीकली होंगे, कहीं पर ट्राई वीकली होंगे. अगर हम फॉर ईज ऑफ कैलकुलेशन ले लें कि कहीं पर तो डेली दिन के 10 फ्लाइट पे होंगे, जैसे बॉम्बे दिल्ली, बॉम्बे बैंगलोर, बॉम्बे चेन्नई, दिन के 10 फ्लाइट्स होंगे. कैन वी डू कि 60-70-30 है कि 70% लोकल है 30% इंटरनेशनल है, 200 लोकल है 100 इंटरनेशनल. तुम एक फ्लाइट पे जाते हो उसमें कितनी सीट्स होती है?
300.
एक टिकट का प्राइस 4000 बोले.
यस सर.
एक फ्लाइट का टोटल कॉस्ट 8 लाख हो गया.
यस सर.
200 सीटर है. फ्लाइट को उड़ाने का कॉस्ट क्या क्या होता है? एविएशन फ्यूल और
द फैसिलिटीज दैट प्रोवाइड लाइक वाटर एंड.
ठीक है, लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द बिगर वंस. तुम नर्वस हो?
द मेंटेनेंस चार्जेस ऑफ द एयरपोर्ट. गुड. द वेजेस.
अगर 8 लाख रुपया पर फ्लाइट से कॉस्ट बन रहा है, रेवेन्यू आ रहा है, तुम्हारे हिसाब से हाउ मच परसेंटेज ऑफ दिस शुड गो टू द एयरपोर्ट डिपार्टमेंट इफ यू हैव टू जस्ट गेस ओनली टू यूज
10%.
10%. 80,000 रुपया ले लेते हैं तो दिन का कितना हुआ? कितना है?
2.5 करोड़.
2.5 करोड़ है. हाँ श्योर.
हाँ
सोच लो अभी भी गलत है कि सही है?
हाँ 2.5.
ओके. 100 इंटरनेशनल फ्लाइट्स थे ना?
हाँ.
विच आर 300 सीटर्स. उनकी एवरेज टिकट प्राइस कितनी होगी?
10,000.
ओके, आई थिंक बहुत ज्यादा होगा. चलो 10,000 ले लेते हैं. और कितना बोला था इसका रेवेन्यू कितना होगा 300 सीटर का? अगर 10,000 ले तो 30 लाख और 10% बोला था ना इसका चार्जेस, टेक ऑफ एंड लैंडिंग चार्ज. बट कंसिडरिंग इट्स अ बिगर क्राफ्ट, वो तो हमारा जो टाइम बिटवीन 2 फ्लाइट्स है उसको थोड़ा डिस्टेबलाइज कर देता होगा ना। तो तुमको नहीं लगता कि इंटरनेशनल कैरियर्स को ज्यादा परसेंटेज देना चाहिए तो यूज द रनवे?
करेक्ट।
कितना लें?
कैलकुलेशन वी कैन टेक
15% ले लेते हैं, 4.5 लाख रुपया। तो 100 फ्लाइट्स के 4.5 करोड़ हो गए। तुमने 300 फ्लाइट का 2.5 करोड़ गेटिंग, दैट्स व्हाई आई आस्क्ड यू सेकंड टाइम कि तुम सोच लो वो 2.5 करोड़ सही है कि नहीं है। तो उसका 4.5 और यहाँ पे 200 फ्लाइट का 1.6।
language in Hindi or somewhat. So this was a problem, and like some of the students have good problem solving skills. Some of them were not having so much good problem solving skill. So to manage that part, you have to go to each person and ask them, yeah, whether doing correct. Just check them and helping them throughout. So this was some of the challenges which I faced during my tier duty.
Going to be live and interactive coding. Yeah, digitalized. Because of the COVID world, they want to enter into this new entire segment. So they want to calculate, they want to see what's the potential of this market. So they want you to calculate the market size of this industry.
Last year I sold this much. Then you can clearly hit that, okay, 15% is coming from here, right? That is the decrease I could answer. Now I have to know reasons. Now we have to dig down on the reasons, right? Okay. Yeah. So practice a lot of data-driven business case, Farhan. That will help you to at least structure your thoughts, and maybe after 50 to 60 business case, when you will solve whatever business case will come in your interview, your approach will be very right. And interviewer will see, okay, you're prepared and you're asking the relevant intellectual questions and you're asking the relevant data, then that will give you an edge over the other candidates. Okay.
Interview is done as of now. I'll give you a few feedbacks. One thing is, like, in the beginning when they ask you to explain yourself, like introduce yourself, keep it short, okay? Because what happens is, when you start telling whatever is there in your resume completely, they'll get lost because it'll take a lot of time. So whatever you say, keep it crisp, short, so that they'll get to know what different things you do.
Now coming to your communication part, I think you are comfortable speaking in English and communicating what you want to say, and you have a decent, nice pace at which you want to speak to, and which I like. The only thing that you can improve on is probably have a bit more confidence before you speak. Try to structure your thoughts in your head first. Basically, this thing will automatically improve with practice if you do more and more interviews. And another thing that you can do is you can write down the answers to the most common HR questions.
Coming to the feedback, so one thing which I like most about you is you are saying clearly no, which is a good thing. If you don't know the answer of any question, just say no, sir. Or if you have like basic idea, just say, sir, this much I know, sir or ma'am, whatever, sir, this much I know about this, but extra apart from this, I don't know. So just don't beat about the bush, right?
All the 5 metrics that you gave were good. One feedback would be try giving metrics or try giving KPIs that compare the past with the present. Yeah, none of the KPIs that we actually discussed or shouted out loud saying कि Netflix की पहले हालत ऐसी थी बाद में ऐसी हो गई.
So practice on these technical stuffs, practice puzzles, practice data-driven business case, practice Python, C, C++ coding. If you do all these 4 stuffs, your resume looks good to me, and there's no problem there, and I'm pretty sure you will crack any of the data science interview.
So that, when I come back and I join a company, I can maybe make a difference from my end.
Yeah, like just a bit, like it's a bit informal, but like please a bit more. You can be a bit more honest, because if you think like, is there any problem in my resume and you think it's not a good profile for me to go, you can suggest me, because I'm not that much confident. So
No. So my honest opinion here is that I could see this resume is more data software development role. If you can do a lot of machine learning, deep learning project till the time you sit in the interview, mention them. Make your resume very flexible, Farhan. Let's say if any software development company is coming, share this resume. If data science company is coming, then share the data science resume.
So Sudipta, let me help you understand what all you can expect in a typical data sciences interview. Primarily, maybe at a campus placement level. So this would be primarily for entry level positions, and for that one, they would be judging you on your core fundamentals, mostly on the statistical knowledge, because they would expect. I know that there is not a Stat 101 course at IIT Bombay, but a lot of people do online courses and related courses. Second, they would want to judge on your logical reasoning and quantitative aptitude.